Hello and welcome. Today we're working on a 2017 F-150. This truck had a problem with air conditioning not working, and the radiator fan was full tilt all the time. Hooked up some gauges. By the way, this is YF1234. Hooked up some gauges, and basically the high side was full tilt, spiked, and the low side looked fine. But it was the compressor would kick on normally, and the high side was way too high. So what does that tell us? Blockage in the AC system. Not on the evaporator low side, but the blockage was on the high side because the low side looked pretty good. So we ordered a compressor and an expansion valve, and then we got the lines off and blew through the lines and figured out that the blockage was actually indeed in the condenser. And so we have the condenser here. Here's the old one. High side in, condensed liquid out. Put some air to this. Delayed, and it holds pressure here. Here's the new one. A lot different. A lot different. This is the brand new one. There is a desiccant filter in here, which is serviceable, but I pulled the desiccant filter out of the old one and it didn't make a difference. So our blockage is inside. So we'll change that condenser, change the compressor because it's coming apart. That's why it's blocked, because the compressor's coming apart. Even though it was kicking on, it seemed fine, but it will be coming apart. So we'll change that compressor and charge her up. Okay, so we have our condenser in there, and yes, we did shoehorn it in there. Only took the top two radiator bolts out, blew the radiator out, and then got this condenser in here. Clips in on the right, 2 bolts on the left, and you do have to take that 1 bolt out that holds that Trini Cool bracket. So we're going to put the lines on down at the bottom, and yes, we're going to put oil on those lines. So before we do that, check out the compressor. We'll use those on the lines in the compressor. This paper came with, yes, we're using a Napa compressor. Why? We tend to have pretty good luck with those. We don't tend to have good luck with Napa starters and alternators and fuel pumps. This says preload identified oil charge. Yellow, orange, pink, green. We have a green label, so it's got 3 ounces of PEG. Definitely use PEG. Put some PEG oil on the lines and in the lines a little bit more. Roll with that. So I want to show everybody getting this compressor out of here. It's not the easiest thing in the world, not the worst. We got a 3-bolt hold on this compressor and 10 mil, and they were super tight. I can't. So 1 bolt in the back holding it up. Usually try to just hold the thing and then get the bolt by hand, but not happening. Okay guys, finish up this F-150 17 AC compressor job, condenser job. Change the compressor, blew the lines out, expansion valve, condenser, pulled the vacuum on the system. We're charging it up. We got to use these little cans, unfortunately, because we don't have big cans, but this stuff is getting cold and freezing up the cans, which means that this refrigerant is probably way more cooling factor than R134A. We're going to shut the AC off here. Look, our high side looks great, low side is obviously low. We need more, add more. Shut the AC off, switch cans, go from there. Okay, so we're still putting some refrigerant in, and basically what I'm having to do is keep switching between these cans. I've got 4 of them, and I mean it's just icing up right now, and it's not even cold outside. It's 60 degrees. That's amazing. As you can see, that low side just keeps dropping there as these cans freeze up, and it's probably freezing up right in this valve. So we'll switch this one out. We've got 3 other ones going here. Okay guys, we finally got enough juice in this thing where it's not short cycling and it's running pretty constant. High side's looking really good. Low side gets down to about 20, cuts out. This is a cold morning, so it's kind of going pretty fast, but it's where it needs to be on a day like today. Hope that helps on these F-150 Y1234 systems. Thanks guys.